Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4, 2nd down. The numbers a week ago for Cook. 17 carries, 90 yards, and a touchdown.
They're coming off of back-to-back wins, and I think a lot of credit belongs to this guy right here because, to me, he's not only carried his weight, he's carried a few other guys along as well. He's helped draw defensive attention away from not just him, but open things up for his teammates, too. So if this winning streak is going to continue.
Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawks defense. Leonard Williams. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. And I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. Throwing is Williams. High throw, but the catch is made. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. Looking to throw is Williams. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Cole Kmet. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's 2nd down. On 2nd down, here's Williams. This ball tipped, and it's going to be incomplete. Fortunate maybe to get that back. It's 3rd down. From the gun, here's Williams. He'll look middle here and get it to Adunze. And they'll bring him down 1 yard. Disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10. Here's a throw, complete right side to start things out. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Getting the ball is Cook, running left. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A gain there of 12 yards and a 1st down for the Bears. To the air, Williams. There's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 11 more on that one and another 1st down. They'll try the middle with Cook. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. They run the counter with Cook. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7 as that one officially a loss of 1. You talk about this Seahawks defense. This unit, they're hoping to improve against the pass because right now, Charles, number 27 in the NFL.
And the easy thought process is that stopping the run is the least of their problems because they're facing the #1 passing team in the NFL. But if they don't stop the run as well, then that just opens up the passing game even more. They've got to do both.
12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down. Now Cook running right, and he is going to lose yardage here. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the 1st half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
And he's going to get back to the original line of scrimmage, but that's about it. The 2nd down play, not much better than the 1st, just a gain of 1 there. Well, this defense for the Seahawks, very strong last week as they helped their squad improve to 2-0 on the young season.
And I don't know what the actual percentages are, and I don't know the analytics when you create 5 turnovers or takeaways in a game. But coaches always say, when you create a number that high, your chances of winning probably up over 98%. I haven't seen that number quantified, but I believe them.
The decision to scramble almost got him the first, just short, 9 yards, and it brings up 4th and inches. They'll go. Here's Williams. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked off by Boye Mafe. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So every time, and going to give this offense better field position.
And it's every kickoff guy's nightmare, isn't it? Because you don't see yourself doing this, and most of the time you don't. It's absolutely a mishit, and now your team pays the price. Bad field position for your defense.
From just shy of midfield, here's 2nd and a yard. To throw, Williams. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. A give left side to Cook. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. To throw, it's Williams. That's into the hands of Worthy. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 33. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Up the middle, it's Cook. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Here's Cook again. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Williams from the gun on 3rd down. Able to find the open man. Throwing after the interception. Williams got a man. It's London. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Cook up the gut. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
But we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. A lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
2nd and a couple. They'll fake the give. Now Williams. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. To the air on 3rd down is Williams. And that's caught inside the 30. And he is down deep into Seattle territory. A huge play there for Chicago. 46 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. A give to Cook out of the gun. 2 yards that time. A stark contrast from the big chunk on the previous play. This is 2nd and 8. Here's Williams. A pass complete to Adunze. And the Bears are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll run with Cook. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Working out of the gun, Williams. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Touchdown, Bears! At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. A little bit of flip the script. Quarter 1, they struggled. Quarter 2 here, they put things together. And I guess sometimes, Charles, you just come out and you have to get your feet underneath you in a ball game, right?
That's exactly right, because every now and then, you don't come out of the gate as fast or as strong as you want to. Sometimes you have to ramp up into it or take a few hits along the way and figure it out. And that's what they've done so far. Slow start, but now they're starting to put it together.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. There's a short throw. It's caught by Komet. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4. To throw once more, here's Williams. And again back to Komet. Now Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. A 1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. They'll look to throw again. There's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. From the gun on 3rd down, Williams. That is the first time that they've possession of the 2nd half. They'll start out here with a jet sweep. So not quite a 1st down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. Left side, Cook. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. From the gun on 3rd down, Williams. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Off the bootleg, it's Williams. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on 1st down on the sack. Well, for last week's performance, which was so good, he was named NFC Defensive Player of the Week. He got a lot of praise, and understandably so, from national media. Looking pretty good on that play, too.
And I love what he told us this week before the game. He talked about how much time they spend working on pass rush moves, every position, because anyone could go after the quarterback in their defense, and you can see how they've all absorbed their lessons.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Williams. He had a man open, but he missed him. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Williams to the air on 2nd down. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. He's up to 88 yards receiving in the ball game now, and he's got a 1st down. Play action. Now Williams. He'll get this complete to Worthy. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. So he gets too far beyond the line, and that's an easy call for the official. And London motioning left. Now he's going to get it on the jet sweep. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away from the 41. Here's a 2nd and 5. Looking to throw. Williams. There's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet. They'll wind up getting just a yard. And now it's 3rd and 4. Back to throw. Williams. He's got his man. He finds Worthy. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 36. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Another tote for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Cook. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. 2nd and 7. Looking to throw. Williams. There's a short throw. It's caught by Komet. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 23. First down. Here's the run with Cook. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. Throwing on second down is Williams. Got London on a slant. And the Bears are looking at first and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. It'll be first and goal when we come back. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at Soldier Field. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Leonard Williams able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. A fake on the jet sweep as they run with Cook up the middle. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard. Now this likely a must-have 3rd and goal. They'll look to throw for it with Williams. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Bad place to fumble down here in the red zone. At least they got it. They'll have another shot. Or no, they won't have another shot. It's going to be 4th down. Maybe they could at least salvage 3.
And they were thinking 6 points because at this position of the field, it's go time, right? You take your shots at the end zone. They weren't able to do that one. So you look over at the sideline. There's the head coach saying, oh, heck, kick it. Field goal time.
The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal.
Check 48's the mic. Check 48's the mic. All you get is a headache.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
And he'll get about 6 there before he is taken down rather rudely and abruptly. This 2nd and 4. Back to throw. Williams. He's got his man London right side. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And avoids the contact by sliding. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down. Looking to throw. Williams. And that's incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game. What will look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Cook. He is going nowhere in a hurry as he is going to lose yardage here in a big way. He lost 6 there on the 1st down play. Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal. Back to throw. Williams. And he is in. Touchdown. Chip put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Williams now to throw on second down. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. And his defense here going to burn their second timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Target. Mike 48, Mike 48.
Back to throw. Williams. There's a short throw. It's caught by Komet. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Throwing on 1st and 10, Williams. There's a short throw. It's caught by Komet. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll make it second down. Again, he'll drop to throw. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a first.
He certainly isn't looking at the scoreboard out there because, to me, all he's concerned about is analyzing the field and making most of the time left in this game. Deficit's still there, but he's starting to hit them with some big plays.
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. Short pass tip, but caught anyway. Short completion, just 4 yards, and that will bring up second down. Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked off by Boye Mafe. And the Seahawks will take him.
Someone's going to be happy with that effort. You know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt.
48 Mike. 48.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to him. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock.
Don't get nervous. Hey, alert 48. Hey, we gonna like the 48 right now. Let's go. Come on, boy. Come on, boy.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. Into the hands of London. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play. 2 yards to go, second down.
48 to Mike. I'm here.
Throwing is Williams. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2.
Check 48 to Mike. Check.
Throwing again here, Williams. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. And they'll start out 5 after the errant kickoff.
Well, that's certainly one way to avoid a dangerous kick returner, I suppose, but you are giving up extra yardage, that's for sure. Because if you put it out of the end zone, they start at the 25. So at a minimum, you're giving up 10 yards to the offense. That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Mike 48.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. This pass is caught by London. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.